Father Christmas, otherwise known as Santa Claus, works hard all year round building toys with his elves to be delivered to children across the globe on Christmas Eve. The embodiment of spiritual joy, he is the traditional patron of Christmas and quite literally a legend. For a laugh, we've decided to explore how he has been portrayed in the world of video games, and as you might have guessed, these depictions may not be as jolly and delightful as he's normally imagined to be. If you've been on your best behaviour this year to guarantee there will be no lump of coal in your stocking come Christmas morning, then why not ask for it to be filled with the Logitech G Cloud instead? A handheld console that will free you to play a variety of blockbuster games wherever you may be. First off, we're diving into the classic stealth game franchise, Hitman, that features its own Santa Claus in the Holiday Hoarder's Christmas pack in the World of Assassination trilogy. Agent 47 has been tasked with a mission that takes place in Paris to eliminate two Christmas thieves, Harry Bagnato and Marv Ganif, who you might have clocked are indeed inspired by Harry and Marv from Home Alone. As you run around the map uncovering mission stories that will guide you towards fatally silencing your victims however you please, a little mysterious jingle can be heard within the palace walls. Yep, it's the one and only famous jingle of the big bearded man himself, Santa Claus, who is generously leaving gifts across the map in which Agent 47 can open. Usually these gifts are weapons and tools that can be used to complete the assigned challenge, or if you're independent to your own strategies, then you can of course ignore them and instead opt for your own ways of electrocuting targets or knocking them out with a fish to the face. As a reward, the Santa Claus suit can be obtained by completing the Saint 47 mission. However, if you don't care about your 5-star rating, then of course it can also be acquired by assassinating Santa Claus and taking it from him. A beloved classic game that follows the story of a disobedient 15-year-old teen Jimmy is Bully Scholarship Edition. Although, the Santa in this is not the jolly delightful spiritual figure we might usually be accustomed to. Instead, he has gone down a dark road of self-destruction and bad choices, shaping him to have a closer resemblance to the one from the movie Bad Santa.
Oh no, I forgot. Little goody two-shoes doesn't smoke.
The character of Rudy, who believes he is truly the real Santa Claus, lives in a back alley and is down on luck in his life. He also hates children, as he thinks the new generation of youth are destroying society. Taking pity in his miserable state, Jimmy agrees to complete a number of questionable tasks on his behalf that eventually culminate into helping Rudy set up his own Santa's grotto. Jimmy even offers to be the designated photographer for the whole event. Santa being assisted back into business is as wholesome enough ending that one could have hoped for in this gritty yet festive side mission.
Gotta go, kid. Here's your cut.
This popular multiplayer ghost hunting game, Phasmophobia, also features its own rendition of Santa Claus. However, it's less of a ho 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 and more of an oh no no, as this time he's no longer busy building toys, but instead preoccupied in decaying in his own flesh and hunting every trespasser that comes into sight. In 2022's event, players could complete the holiday challenge, such as collecting chocolate cookies and delivering them on a festive plate to the haunted room in order to summon the ghost of St. Nick. Without even giving players a chance to place the plate down, Deaf Santa will appear and begin the hunt immediately, after a lights out effect followed by a chilling jingle that's not so festively friendly. According to him, no one made it onto the nice list that year. Instead of a Santa to run away screaming from, this next game features two depictions of the man, one that needs rescuing and one that needs to be knocked out. Saints Row 4 How the Saints Save Christmas is the second mission pack in the Saints Row 4 DLC and follows the story of the real St. Nicholas, who is trapped inside a Matrix-like simulation whilst his mind is being used to create an evil doppelganger named Claus, with a Z. The threat of Claus taking over the world prompts the Saints to take action, but first they must convince their Scrooge-like boss, who is severely lacking in Christmas spirit.
Come on, don't be such a Grinch.
I don't even know what that means.
The missions are fun, wacky and exciting, with quirky little challenges such as Naughty and Nice, where a player must take the reign behind a sleigh and deliver presents to good little boys and girls while simultaneously destroying the naughty homes. It's also jam-packed with popular references to Christmas films, such as the main character wanting a rifle for Christmas and being told,
"You'll shoot your eye out, kid."
In this episodic adventure video game by Telltale Games, Sam & Max's Season 2 Santa Claus is not one to be reckoned with. In the first episode titled Ice Station Santa, he quickly becomes the main enemy after his elf is possessed by an evil demon. Sam and Max discover this Father Christmas shooting bullets at all of his elves, not seeming to really care if he hits the right one or not. They intervene and successfully manage to cast the demon outside, putting an end to the bewitching. Unfortunately though, and true to his gluttonous nature, Santa then eats the forbidden sinful jello and a demon decides to conveniently possess him too. Players have to guide Sam and Max once again to cast this demon out and end up successfully banning both it and Santa to hell. They remain banished only for Santa to be rescued 5 months later, as it would be a crime to leave the well-behaved children's stockings empty that year, regardless of how hypocritically naughty his own behaviour may have been.
We've all got to pull together and save Christmas for the kids of the world!
The most subtle Santa of all the games mentioned in this video, one that truly lives up to his enigma, is Stardew Valley's Santa. Here he doesn't have any dialogue or even gameplay action, but rather takes existence as a cute little Easter egg. You might see him fly across your ship in summary screen exclusively on the 24th day of winter, as opposed to being held hostage in a simulation or hunting innocents from the spirit world. Besides this short and sweet appearance from the big man, Stardew Valley also hosts community festivals every winter, where players can collect unique items, discover new dialogue and participate in winter activities. The biggest one is called the Feast of Winter, that takes place on the 25th day of winter. At this event, a random villager is selected to give you a gift, and you in turn will be assigned to give one to another random villager in the style of Secret Santa. And that's it for Father Christmas in video games. We hope that one of these inspires you to prompt a new installation, whether that be to help Santa out in a festive endeavour or to simply lock him down in a chokehold, whatever tickles your fancy. Don't forget to like and subscribe for new videos. We at Logitech G wish you a wonderful winter holiday and a happy new year.
Santa, you shouldn't have.
What's Christmas without some music?